A.
All right.
Hey, I feel like that's my character.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that we are back on. So refresh again, folks. Clear. Let's see if it helped.
You're back.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm getting German advertisements on the stream now.
German ads. By the
lebt mit
Schweizer
uns die
Sprache.
Wohlgefallen. Der Ringe der Macht.
Did you say das Flügen Flingel Flingenhaver? Oh god, yes,
Das
Flügen Flingel Flingenhaver.
Das Fluten the Duten.
I just always remember that scene from Euro Trip. Bring out the Flügen Flingel Flingenhaver.
Okay, so V is on her way back.
Touch base.
Personally, I think Lydia has a path to go, although what are my conditions?
Everything except broken, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding like a stuffed pig.
No, wait, you had one of them healed.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, Tracy healed one.
Try to I'm gonna try and do another heal if that's permitted by the GM, because I've been trying to give you a little bit of harsh love, but also definitely a lot of actual positive, not reinforcement, but positive comfort. I don't know.
You're safe here, you stupid idiot.
Yes, mommy.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be allowed to keep helping in this manner either.
Hey, if you all want to make lead rolls to heal a condition, you may, or to heal someone else's condition, you may. Just keep in mind, if you fail, you do take a condition.
Well, I got one more from
I'm fine. I only
Tracy,
have one
so
condition.
I'm gonna get rid of.
Hey.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get rid of.
I just walked in.
I'm gonna go ahead and take upset.
Actually, yeah, you're really stressed.
Does it matter which one you take off, or do you have to go from bottom up?
Which one do you think is thematically appropriate?
I don't think it matters because it's all the same thing ultimately. So whichever one makes sense to you.
I'm gonna get rid of scared. Okay.
I'm upset and exhausted.
Yeah, it does say you take the one you're trying to heal, but that also seems silly since they all do the same thing.
True, yeah.
Well,
the theming.
The ticks reflect how you roleplay from there on. So whatever you're trying to heal is thematically appropriate for. If they were trying to calm you down from being scared, you should untick the scared, regardless of them having the same mechanical penalty.
Yeah.
I think at this point Lydia is going to walk over to the box that she brought to V's house, pull out the catalog, and grab one of the headsets, and just kind of stuff it into her elbow, and just be like, I need to have a conversation with someone.
Who? Can you please tell us who this time?
Also, where the fuck is V?
That's actually a good point. She's definitely not using the bathroom.
She had to have a real hard poop outside.
Yeah.
I mean, unless she's having an IBS thing, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, Lydia just looks up at you both and is just like, why do you think Lydia, why do you think V would go outside of her own home to use the bathroom? She clearly went out to go get into trouble.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
I get passed out for 5 minutes and you guys fall apart.
Walk to the bathroom door and knock on it.
That does not excuse any of this.
Not in the bathroom, nope.
But Lydia looks back over to Tracy and is just like, I need to have a conversation with my mother and father.
Fair. Yes. No. That's fair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This has been very stressful.
Well, don't go alone. Take someone with you.
True. I mean, don't your parents like me? Or they met me once and they didn't hate me? No, wait, your parents did meet me that one time and they said that you shouldn't hang out with people like me. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm fairly positive my parents have a restraining order on all of you, but I'm not sure how far they went through on court with that.
Well, I mean, they saw me at that one house party that you tried to host that one time so long ago. Remember that? Oh, they're not gonna let me back in.
If whoever is willing to put up with me, but a lot older and a lot more stubborn, pick your poison.
This is when V walks through the door and she says,
Yep.
Yeah, sure, why not? I tolerate you after all.
Oh,
perfection.
God.
Where have
Thank you.
Yeah, where have you been?
Oh, I was
For
taking.
a bathroom break.
Oh God, you actually believe that?
I'm realizing
For
now
a
that I shouldn't
while.
believe anything my friends say ever.
I'm a really trusting person.
She's
Hey,
gonna
Tracy,
say.
I would never lie to you.
V is.
I actually believe that.
V is gonna look at everybody kind of apologetically, and she says, "I went to go see Preston."
What?
How did that go?
If I had water in my mouth, that would be a spit take.
Lydia's just gonna roll her eyes like, which Preston did you go to see?
The one that matters.
Well, yeah, but like...
Which one is that?
The one responsible
Ashley.
for the VR headsets. Ashley.
Wait, was it her mother that did it?
No, it was her. She says Sunshine stole her prototype.
Wait, the little...
The girl who played
little
at the party.
skateboarder.
Yeah, the musician.
Guitar.
Yeah, she's actually very talented, apparently.
She's really cool too. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just come right out and say it. I'm sorry for being very angry. The fact that I'm not in handcuffs right now means I didn't commit a felony, as tempted as I was to do so.
Is V still bleeding?
No, apparently that healed.
Would you like to make a investigation mine?
She does look very shook up.
Or empathize.
I'm equally as terrible at both of those, but I'll go.
May I empathize?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna also give it a shot if that's all right.
I'd also like to try as well.
Don't do well.
There's one. There's two.
Here comes Lydia with the resounding 0. Fucking knew it.
Okay, I passed one of my mini checks with my 4 conditions. It's all right.
Sorry, I have to look around my So, Joe and Courtney, you both notice, were those empathize or those are empathize?
Empathize, yep.
Both get to ask. Both get to ask 2 questions. Such as, but apparently not limited to, but you get to ask 2 questions such as, what is her weak spot? How can I make her do something?
The
What
ankle.
does she feel? What does she want? What will she do? Is she lying to me? Or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Is she lying about not committing a felony? Like, I know above game that it's a miss, but it's still not something Joe knows.
She did not commit a felony. She certainly attempted to, but she did not commit it.
She did not succeed.
She did not physically assault somebody.
Especially if time warped. Like, I don't even think those actions happened. So could a felony have even been contemplated?
Couldn't technically prove that she actually did it. But as far as V is concerned, she did not commit a felony by assaulting this girl. She certainly tried.
Hey.
I think the best way to answer that is you probably get the feeling that she tried and something stopped it. She's still a street kid after all.
How does she feel? What does she feel?
She is all of the conditions she has currently. She is upset, scared, exhausted, and apparently injured. How she feels, like, real answer is she's upset, confused, and probably scared because she went to the other side without everybody else.
Yeah.
Hey, new follower.
Hey, new friend.
New friend.
Hello, new friend.
I would say along those lines, you also notice that there are little healed over scratches. It looks like they will fade probably fairly soon in the next day or two.
Oh, the fuck?
Holy shit.
Joe's actually gonna get up for the first time since getting yelled at and actually go over to V. He's like, you got hurt. Or at least
I did. All right. She's gonna just tell them everything. She had followed Ashley. She had confronted her in a field near the quarantine zone. She had swung the bat with no intention of initially hitting her. They chased each other into the quarantine zone. They wrestled for a moment, and then they both ended up on the other side because apparently she was injured, and that triggered. She's going to bring out the insight that her injury seemed to trigger going to the other side, which is a new revelation for everybody, or should be, because I don't think anybody's been injured before.
no, it's not just focus that brings on the other side. Or whatever Hugh did.
Whatever Hugh did. Are we
Well-
really blaming Hugh for that?
Fucking
Yes.
you.
Fucking cute. It sounds like something
I
he
mean,
would do.
Because
I
Hugh
can't
became
believe
the
that.
But, like-
fucking monster fuck when we went over.
I have a theory.
This fucking nerd.
I have a theory.
You have a-
Cthulhu. Hugh. Cracked the code.
Cthulhu.
Fuck
damn.
Cthulhu.
was drinking.
I'm sorry, Shay. Cthulhu. Hugh.
Hulu. Yeah.
Crack the code. Sorry, campaign's over.
He's just a dumb kid that doesn't know how to interact with people. I don't know why y'all are being so weird about him. He wants friends and thinks that we can be his friend.
Are you gonna put up with him long enough to be his friend?
I mean, I don't mind him. I just think he's weird, but like, fuck, who isn't?
I'm not. I'm super cool. Just
Nailed it.
I mean,
Tracy takes a huge swig.
everybody
from...
likes you. That's for sure.
yes. Well, that was a joke. Haha. We're joking now, right? We're talking about Lovecraft stuff and other things, right? We can joke. We can have fun.
And
Yeah.
everybody does like you.
We do, yes.
Thank you.
Lydia just goes like,
Wow.
yes, haha, friendship. I need all of your help, thank you.
Yes. we're
So what's
here.
this about
What
going to
can
your
we do?
parents?
Lydia holds up the catalog and the headset and is just like, with your little epiphany and what I found out, and since everybody here has witnessed some sort of action around these things, I think it's time I have a talk with my father.
Cool, let's go. And she's gonna just hoist the bat up a little more.
I need to warn all of you, or remind all of you, I suppose, what a hard ass my father can be. The man runs an enormous company, and he has little regard for anybody beneath him.
Oh,
So,
Rich White guy
just-
sounds horrible.
What's
Just-
fucking new? Let's go.
Just try to bite your tongue when needed, and just be ready.
I'm an expert tongue biter.
We have to make your own tongue, not somebody else's.
I think Courtney blushes a little bit.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, yep, I heard that.
Well, if everybody's ready for this,
Like, honestly, it's like your dad and shit. So, like, it's your conversation. But if he tries to start walking all over you, I'm going to say something.
Lydia at this point has just basically not faced, like, looked towards any of you, and was just like, I didn't need you guys in the VR world because I wasn't afraid. I'm afraid now.
I'm sorry. I'm taking this all super lightly. Your father's a humongous prick, and you need allies.
As
I'm
much
here
as
for
I
you.
can thank you. As much as I can handle my father, I also am going to be walking in on a man that I thought I knew. And now I have a mountain of things that I don't understand about him anymore. And that's the most terrifying thing imaginable, because now I don't know what I'm going up against.
That's hard.
It's real.
Well, we'll be there with you.
Exactly.
Just grabbing her bag and being ready.
Thanks, guys. Let's walk into the lion's den then.
Can I pet the lion?
This one will take your hand off, I assure you, and then probably try to sell you a new one.
Wait, would it have super strength? Because that would be pretty cool.
If you don't want to walk into the VR world, I can assure you, you don't want whatever hand he's going to try to sell you.
You make a good point.
Prosthetics are different. Like, they're really useful. Like,
this one's
they
got
can-
Bluetooth and a cup holder.
Fuck's Bluetooth.
Well, like, my hands have cup holders too. They're called fingers.
This is the new model. It's got a cup holder on the back, so your hands are free. It's incredible.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. Yeah.
All right, if anybody wants to do stuff, I have given Lydia's course. People are free to handle any else that they want to do without me
I
interceding.
still don't think that my character's touched base with her mom yet about why she wasn't home. So maybe we go by the diner on the way there. I think that is on the way to Lydia's place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to go all the way through town before you get to that part of town.
Oh, it's the rich people part. It's nowhere near here, so.
Exactly. It's like
It's
on the
nowhere
other
near.
side of town.
It's gonna be pretty far, yeah.
Yeah, I imagine it's on the north side of town where, like, there's nothing up there except for the rich people neighborhoods. Maybe a couple of high-end restaurants that poor people can't afford to go to.
Right, but they're not connected to like other things. They're kind of in their own little strip malls or like parking lot areas, you know? They're like on the main street. They're not part of the rest of the town.
It gets so extreme. It's like, it's not a gated community, it's a gated peninsula. Like, you have to take a freaking boat just to even get over it.
Little lake.
Excuse me, do you have your rich person pass?
Just
Like
holds
a
up Lydia
Boca
like
Raton
this.
of this town. Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a reservation? They just pick up Lydia like a bomb.
Pick her up, put her next to the scan thing. Clear.
It's only good for +1. 2 comes in, 1 goes out with Lydia.
I'm just a
That's what I-
freaking fifth element multipass.
Multi-pass.
Oh god. Yeah, so I guess we stop by the diner on the way then.
Okay, Alright, and I believe a couple folks have 2 parents who work at the diner.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh,
And it actually hasn't been too long. So you all are on your way in the direction of the rich folk district of town. I don't know what you'd call it.
Upper Stillwater.
Upper Stillwater.
Stillwater Heights. I don't know.
So if the
something
town
that sounds pretentious.
Well, if
Bubbly
the
waters.
town is Stillwater, then like the upper part of town should be like the rapids or something.
I like it. But of course, it's situated on the hill where it didn't take any flood damage.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It looks.
What about Placid Falls?
Yeah?
I do like that. Placid Falls.
Mm-hmm.
That has
And
alligators
that's
coming
our
out of
rich
it.
person district.
Hey. Perfect.
But you all stop by the diner on the way there, and as you all, and I take notes so I can find out what this place was called.
Wasn't it Three Gophers?
Three Gophers, yes. Three Gophers. Another stuff. So you all stop by the Three Gophers, and I'd say it's still morning. They haven't quite reached the lunch rush yet. But not only
that healthy in between.
yeah. There's maybe a couple people there who are just getting a quick bite to eat or coffee. But the five of you walk in, and there is there is Carla Green, kind of in the back taking someone order. And she actually sees all of you and gives a quick wave as she's taking someone's order. But she calls towards the back, and a moment later, Tracy's mom, Kylie Evans, is bringing out an order for someone else. That's a coffee in front of someone, but she smiles and gives a nod, and she waves and says, "Well, about time someone checked in."
Yeah,
Hey, Mrs.
sorry.
Evans.
When we got home last night, it was super late. Like, it was like around, what was it, like 11:30? I was pretty sure you were asleep, so I didn't want to call, but I stayed the night over at V's. Is that alright?
Mrs. Green already told me.
Sorry,
You're
Shay, I
alright.
didn't hear that.
Mrs. Green already told me. You're alright.
Oh! Thank goodness. I'm so sorry. I like to make sure that I touch in with you. But anyway, we probably need breakfast or something, right, guys?
Oh, for sure. I could eat.
Alright.
I could use some energy for later.
Actually, it's brunch now because V made an amazing breakfast.
That is true. We did have a big ass breakfast though, but it's been a while.
Well, I mean, a lot's happened since then. We woke up and moved around the house.
Lydia's
Obviously, it's
just
time for more food.
Lydia's just gonna say like out loud, like, you do kind of work up an appetite when you almost die, so, and just plops into a seat.
Wait, what?
She had a hangover.
She's joking. She's joking. We didn't do anything dangerous.
Yeah, Lydia's just like, hangover, right? Yeah. Oh god, just
We
I was
definitely weren't drinking either.
I was not
Just gonna-
singing with the porcelain goddess.
So, I need
What was-
someone to give me a charm roll.
What was Joe gonna say?
Joe's just gonna sit into the booth and just kind
Thank
of
you.
make Lydia
Tracy.
stop talking.
just a hand over Lydia's mouth.
But it's like
I'm just keeping my mouth shut. I'm just like,
So, by the way, while we sit down, V,
Mm-hmm.
how are you doing? I don't think we checked in since this morning.
Yes, I'd like to know how everyone's doing too, and why someone would almost die.
Oh, no, that was the drinking of too much
It's an
Butter?
exaggeration
Soda.
with Courtney's
sugar.
wheelchair.
God, the excessive sugar. God, she's got a sugar hangover. She was a little excited last night. You know how that is.
Lydia's just like, I broke from my vegan diet. I'm sorry. It just
We had too much soda during the
Right.
party
You
that
ate
I
a
was playing
whole
guitar at.
chicken
Yeah.
sandwich with cheese. Just ruined her vegan diet.
She had
Everyone-
chicken
I need
parm.
it.
She had chicken parm.
Exactly.
I need a charm roll. Go ahead and use a +1 die because everybody's helping.
from everybody.
So the second one then? I succeed again.
I also succeed.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not see
I
that.
succeed again. I just keep winning.
Oh my
keep winning.
Okay.
And lying about drinking.
Yeah, we got this.
All
You
right.
got us.
You see her.
Caucus. Sorry.
Yeah, I apologize. I've got
You're fine.
Yeah, I can't see the rolls because my desk is kind of small and blocked off. But she seems to relax a little bit and says, as long as you all are safe. All right, what can I get you?
What do you recommend?
Well, you're looking a bit stressed, so maybe some pancakes with whipped cream.
Are you making it?
Yeah,
Take
Extra
two
whipped
of
cream.
extra whipped cream for you.
Take two of me and call me in the morning.
Yep. And everybody else.
I'll just take a coffee and a side salad.
Everything bagel, please, with like some raw onions.
You got it.
Hash browns and a hot
Coffee.
chocolate.
And she writes all this down.
Oh, and tomato. Sorry, I can't believe I forgot that. Onions and tomato, best part. of an everything.
Coffee and a bagel. If you have hummus, toss hummus on there, and cucumber with onion. And then I'm gonna get up, look back at V for a second after seeing that interaction, and just walk outside to breathe.
All right, I'll be right back.
I say.
But you see her walk towards the back with the order. Courtney, are you doing anything while outside or just breathing?
I imagine that I'm asking everyone who's walking by if they have a cigarette. Since it's the 90s, I'm assuming more people smoke.
I was gonna say, you know who has cigarettes?
No.
Go ahead and give me a contact roll.
Sure. 0 successes. And you know what? I hate to say it, but in this instance, I think she would push it. I think
Go for
she would push it. Yeah, still nothing. All right, yeah, no cigarette. Just getting more and more stressed out.
No, unfortunately, no passerbys offer a cigarette. Whether or not, or they all say that they don't have any. Whether or not they have one and just are refusing, or just legitimately don't have any, you don't know. But no, you're just there stressing out. Across the street, you do see a cat with a little white spot on its forehead, staring.
Cute little kitty. Hello.
Oh god.
And I want to
Say
adopt.
hello.
I'm gonna
And-
try to cross the street to go pet it.
All right. Go ahead. Give me a move body.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh my god, is like a crutch gonna fall out?
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Yep, you cross the street, easy enough. When you make it over there, by the time you get over there, cat's not in the same place, but it is nearby, and it's sitting on a bench, just sitting there, watching.
Yeah.
staring at you.
And I'm just like, oh, hello, kitty. I'm gonna like slowly walk over to it as to not spook it, while just like reaching the back of my hand out so it can smell, and like, hey, kitty, I want to pet it.
You lean forward, and it does. This cat does the thing where it also leans forward and sniffs your hand, and it's doing the thing that a cat does. Just curious, being curious but cautious.
Mm-hmm.
But it sits back when it's done and doesn't flee, doesn't run away.
I'm gonna just give it some little scritches like that. On
You
like
do.
the underside like that.
You do this, and it is a cat. It does lean into it.
That's nice. You're a beautiful little kitty, huh?
There are soft purrs.
I'm gonna sit down and just like let it cuddle up next to me and just pet it while I'm sitting there for a minute.
It's better than cigarettes.
Better than cigarettes, yes.
Is it bad?
Yeah. As you're sitting there, petting this cat, and just finding some sort of peace and solace through your stress, when you look down at it at one point, there's a moment where you're staring back at this, or you're staring at this cat, and this cat is staring back, and as it looks up to you, everything around it changes in that infinitesimal moment that doesn't seem to exist anywhere but the smallest instant, where everything is dull and gray and dead, and this cat that is staring back is shrouded in just a shadowy form with a singular circular form that just seems to be watching. But as that moment passes, that cat is still purring, still leaning into your hand.
I literally just lift my hands up like, okay, good kitty, and then I'm gonna just like stand up and go back inside the restaurant, like just like hurriedly walking, like,
You hurriedly walk away, and this cat like hops off and follows you briefly before you start to cross the road, before it stops, and then it just sits like it's waiting for you to return.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute though. Like as a player, I'm like, this is adorable.
All right, should be back on.
All right. So you enter again, and as you do, as you go to sit down, we can take a quick break before we come back to it and have everybody do their interactions, because we are a bit past that time. So quick 5 to 10 minute break. Everybody get up, stretch. Folks, hang tight. We'll be back shortly. I finished my drink, so.
Yes, refill time.
Refill time. See you guys.
Yep.